Hi, guys. This is Amber with Secrets True Crime Podcast. Please bear with me while I try something new and completely out of my comfort zone today. I know that there are people who absolutely love to see themselves on camera, but I'm not one of them. I am much more comfortable behind the lens, and that's usually where you will find me. But Michael and I both realize that video is a great way to bring you updates on these cases and just on what we're doing in general. So bear with me while I get some practice in and hopefully get better at this as I go. I want to start with Susan Osborne and Evan Chartrand. Susan and her 14-year-old son Evan are still missing. Um, One development this year is that Jerry Osborne sold his house and moved to a neighboring county. Jerry did list his house with a realtor, but he never put a sign in the yard, so many locals never realized that Jerry sold and moved. I think some of his neighbors didn't even realize that Jerry had moved. But don't get too excited, Elmore County. Jerry hasn't moved far. He's still pretty close by. What we can tell you as far as investigation-wise isn't much. It's just that the Elmore County Sheriff's Office, they are still working all leads. And after some of our experiences working with other law enforcement agencies in the last year, we've really come to appreciate the professionalism of the Elmore County Sheriff's Office and the kindness and compassion that they show to Susan and Evan's family. It is noticed and appreciated. I know everyone wants an update on the Eric Cates case, and I'm going to give you what little bit I can. We still feel like that we are very limited on what we should talk about related to Eric's case right now. Our investigation is still ongoing, and the Alabama Attorney General's Office investigation is in full swing. What I can tell you about that is that they are making good progress. Those of you who have taken time to listen to the full podcast about Eric Cates and Gypsy, you all know that up until the Attorney General's office took over this investigation, that there had never been a real investigation. The cover-up on this case began the day that Eric and Gypsy were found behind that Empire School. One of the many theories that was discussed in the podcast is that Eric was possibly an informant. I think that Toby, Michael, and I are all in agreement and feel pretty strongly that the likelihood that Eric being an informant led to his death, we feel like it's very strong. And I hope that we hear more about that in the future. We still believe there are many who know what happened to Eric. There are plenty who saw what happened to Eric. Some have been getting by on their lives for over 5 years now. And I'm confident that their days are numbered with that. Michael Fleming with Echo 7 Foxtrot recently organized a search for another missing man, Nolan Watson. Nolan is reportedly missing from his home in West Jefferson, which is located just outside of Walker County in Jefferson County. Both Nolan and his wife have strong ties to Walker County, and in particular to Empire. This is the first time that Michael organized a search in which we asked for help from the public on those searches. It's also the first time that we have announced a search prior to it actually happening. Michael and I think both feel that the search went well. So we will probably do something like this again in the future. Michael has set up a sign-up for people who would potentially like to help on searches or volunteer help in any way. I'm going to post the link to that sign-up in the description of this video. For future searches, he is going to start with this pre-registered list of people. So if you have any interest in that, please take the time and go ahead and sign up, and we will see you on a future search. We also have the current bonus season mini-series on Hayden Mayberry, and because it is ongoing, I'm not really going to comment much on it right now. We are also working on a few other cases, and we're going to bring some of those to you very soon as well. We want to thank you for all of your support of us, but mainly we want to thank you for all the support that you are showing to the families of the missing and murdered. Your support of all of us is felt, and it is deeply appreciated by us all. Thank you from the bottom of our heart on that, and we will talk to you soon.